Good evening. It is now 7 PM. I will call the Tuesday, May 21st, 2024 Board of Selectmen meeting to order. All three selectmen are present, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make a motion that we approve the Board of Selectmen meeting minutes from May 7th, 2024.
So moved.
Any discussion on these minutes? The only thing I noted, Dottie is in the last set of citizen comments. It's really minor. It should have said the referendum is Monday, May 20th, and it got transposed to say Amy 20th. So the M and the A got flipped somehow, but that was the only thing I saw in the minutes. If there's no further adjustments to the minutes, all in favor of approving the minutes as presented with that one adjustment, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Make a motion that we approve the Board of Selectmen special meeting minutes from May 10th, 2024.
Second.
Okay, any discussion on these minutes? Okay. All in favor of approving the minutes as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Aye,
And I abstain as not being at that meeting.
yes. All right. Correspondence, we received from Hammonasset Construction a road closure notification. And this Marie is putting out to the public from June 17th through August 25th. On Route 12 near the Sunset Brook Bridge or culvert. It's going to be shut down completely, so you will not be able to, there'll be no through traffic.
And that's on Riverside Drive,
Right on Riverside Drive, just
where they just did the work on the,
correct. Right where the sewer runs, the big sewer pipe runs. So that'll be shut down. The two detours, I say, if you're near where I live on Riverside Drive, closer to the Mechanicsville section, Reardon Road could get you into the
Yeah.
center of town. But the official rerouting is Route 200, Route 193.
Okay.
To go up around the common to come back down. So it is a long route, but that's where they'll be detouring all the trucks and cars through,
that's,
not the side streets.
we'll have more issues on Buckley Hill.
Mhm.
Probably have to get a presence out there from time to
Yeah.
time. And any of the tractor trailers, if they decide to go down Reardon, are not gonna make Plain Road.
Right, yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be a problem as well.
It is gonna be a mess. So, well, hopefully the tractor trailer trucks go. well,
I caught one tonight going over Buckley Hill.
Yeah,
Off of Route 12.
right. Yeah, that's a good idea to call. I'll call Troop D specifically on that. I mean, obviously, we've made connections with them in the past about it. It doesn't become a priority, but being there's this detour, it might bring them out
Well,
for us.
anytime the bridge is rated for 5 tons,
I know.
it's a priority no matter what.
Oh, right, I know, I
Yeah.
agree. So.
All we need to do is have that collapse and
Mhm.
we'll get shut down.
Yeah. So just know that that is going to be taking place. The goal is to have it completed, the project completed before the start of the school year. That is their goal. And then, Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection calls for April 2024. There were 12 accidents in Thompson, 17 investigations, no burglaries, 2 larcenies, 129 non-reportable matters, 3 DUIs, 9 traffic citations, and 14 written warnings. Any other correspondence to bring before the board tonight?
I had nothing.
I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I don't have any.
All right, with that, we'll move to selectmen comments.
The only thing I have is I'm very excited that the budget passed.
Yeah.
And that, and it's probably the same comments that you have, but the track has started the
I do not have, that was not on my list of things, but the track groundbreaking was last week.
groundbreaking on the track, and they started last Wednesday, so it's almost been a week of tearing up the track, and that's pretty exciting.
Mhm.
those were, my only two comments.
Other than the Memorial Day festivities that are
Oh,
coming,
yes.
Yeah,
obviously. And I heard that the brewery did open
Yes,
over on Main
that's right.
Street. That it was very well attended from everything that I heard today.
it looked like it.
I was not able to attend at a
Yeah, I
family
wasn't
event.
here, but I-
You weren't here.
And
But
I
I-
wasn't able to attend.
Yeah.
I had
I
a
would like to
tour,
have.
I had a tour of it in
Did
a
you?
few weeks ago and very nice.
Yeah.
So I wish them the best.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I
me
hope
too.
they're a complete success.
Me too.
I
Yeah.
think somebody that I know posted that her dollar was the first dollar that was gonna get hung up. And it'll be famous when they become like Treehouse Brewery. So I'm not a fan of brewery. I don't drink beer, but I know a lot of people that do, and I hope it's a complete.
Oh, I do.
success.
Yeah.
So,
No, but it's nice to have a business open.
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a great location for a brewery too. I think it's the perfect size. I think it's gonna be perfect. And I basically had the same thing, Memorial Day parade coming up, the parade's stepping off at 9 AM. Sharp from the town hall building. We proceed down to Main Street Bridge. Then on to St. Joseph Cemetery, to Main Street Cemetery. They resume around the World War I monument, then proceed to Oscar Swanson Park. And then they kind of finish off at the Lutheran Cemetery and then finish at the town hall for dismissal. But I hope lots of the public come out. To me, it's a somber occasion where we just honor those who gave their lives for our freedoms. And I hope to see a lot of the public out and lots of kids.
And that is Monday, the 27th.
Monday, the 27th, yep,
9
9
a.m.
AM. That's when it will step off sharp. And then as in regard to the budget, my comments on it are, I believe that the public realized, number one, the projects that were listed, the paving, the footbridge, the lights in the park. There were so many.
Little League Field, it has an
The Little League
investment.
Field has investment. The biggest thing in my mind is the oil tank.
tanks.
The underground oil tank coming out of the ground. Let's not repeat the mistakes of the past. And I also have to give kudos to the school because they really are with their career pathways. They're really stepping up and they're raising the bar for all the schools because they're not only giving options for college-bound students, but they're also giving options to students that maybe just want to start a career right after high school. And it's admirable. And the welding I could go on and on. I'm so excited for the pathways. And
What-
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
To add
okay.
to that, though, the investment that I saw the students taking in this budget and the understanding that they were, at the transfer station on Saturday, waving signs in the rain. They were at some at each polling place
Yeah.
yesterday. And the commitment that they have is pretty amazing.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely.
The
They're
understanding of
definitely
what happens.
guiding students to be civically
I am
minded.
so happy
Yeah.
about that. I feel like for years, maybe we didn't do that, and that's led to part of that, some of the neglect with our town. So it's great to see kids and students getting involved and understanding the process is very important.
And it made last night a little bit easier for the Board of Finance. Shout out to the Board of Finance because I think they did a good job deciding what the needs really were and putting forth a good budget.
Can I just say a shout out to them as well for the courage to put something forward
Yeah.
that knowing that it met the needs of the town.
Right. Yep. Agreed.
I'll add to the participation with the school and the students that on the 27th of April, they did do that fundraiser with the car cruise up at the school. That was done very nicely.
Yep.
It increased by, I think, 50 cars over the last year. That they're getting invested in the community. It benefits the fire department, which is great. So it's nice seeing all of that.
You're right. And that was a great day, a great
It
event.
was.
Yes.
And hopefully they can continue to keep growing with it.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Love all those things. Love everything going on in Thompson.
We have a lot of good stuff.
We're coming alive.
We
We're
are.
alive.
We have a lot of good stuff going on.
Any other selectmen comments at this time? All right, with that, we will move on to agenda item 6, citizen comments. Any citizen comments? We're gonna start in the room. Any citizen comments in the room? State your name and address.
Ray Williams, Port of Plain Road, Thompson, just wanted to say something about what you were bringing up, for the detour.
Yes.
You might want to have them put a sign on the bridge that there's no truck traffic through, right from Route 12 going up, so, you know, up towards Brereton Road, towards the dam.
Right.
You know, they would stop them from heading up there and then trying to go over, you know, if there's something right on that corner.
Okay.
You know, just an idea.
Just have it placed ahead of time to.
Right.
Yeah.
To avoid that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll reach out to him and Asset and the state, my contacts there and see what we can do. I think that's a good idea. Any other citizen comments in the room? Virtual audience, citizen comments. The floor is open to citizen comments. State your name and address. All right. Hearing and seeing none, we will move on. There is still a second set of citizen comments in case someone had something they might want to say later. We will move on to agenda item 7, the library oil tank removal RFP award contract. We received an email from the building committee. The committee unanimously voted to recommend that we accept the bid from Crop Environmental to remove and replace the oil tank at the town library. They were the lowest bidder at $229,000. So I'll make a motion that we award the contract or accept the bid from Crop Environmental for $229,000 for the removal of the underground storage tank and replacement of it above ground at the town library.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Nope. All right. If there's no discussion, all in favor of awarding the bid contract to Crop Environmental, say aye.
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 Aye. We received agenda item 8. We received one bid. I don't know if somebody wants to open it. For the train wreck, the Brady's Thompson Train Wreck Memorial Park Turntable Interpretive Area and or parking lot. Janet, you're on, I'm glad you're in the
Audience.
the audience, thank you. Was this a bid on either or? Or could they have done both?
Yes, yes, because the specialties are kind of different, so there might be some contractors who couldn't do or weren't interested in both tasks.
Okay. And how do you want us to present these bids? I'm not sure how the bid was written. Do you want us
The
to?
bid was written that you don't have to read the amounts out loud. I guess that's up to your discretion.
Yeah.
Um,
I
so-
stick to it, just,
For
So there's no-
consistency. Okay, so it is from B&W Paving and Landscaping LLC out of Oakdale, Connecticut.
Okay,
can you tell if they bid on both?
Bid proposal. Compliance with the advertisement for the bids, bidder hereby press to perform work in the construction of train wreck park and strict,
there's one
but as
sheet
far as
that
this,
you,
yes, bid item number 1, turntable, bid, foundation area bid. At, bid item number 2, parking lot, so it looks like they have
Both?
both, yeah.
okay, great.
So we'll pass that along to Kira. And the committee that's going to review and analyze the bids. All right. Thanks,
Great,
Jan.
great. You're welcome.
All right, moving on to agenda item 9. Recreation Department requests to close a portion of Main Street for the annual Touch a Truck event on June 6th. 300 families have already RSVP'd for this event. Recreation has pulled in emergency management and our team of constables, so they'll be there doing traffic control. But they would like to request that Main Street be closed from 4:30 PM to 8 PM. From the driveway at Duhamel into Duhamel Pond to the rear exit of the Thompson Library, so just a short span of space. So.
That's just putting that on my calendar. You're looking for a,
Sure.
I'll make a
Yeah.
motion?
Second, discussion.
Yes,
Because of the goings on further down with the new business and that, whatever we can, give them some heads up down there.
right. You mean as far as,
Because we got that new business that opened up and you never know if they try and shoot this way, and if they're not from the area, they're gonna get.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk to the team, the constables, and see
Yeah.
if they can be sort of there, letting people know ahead of time. Road closed ahead or something like that.
Exactly, no
Yeah.
through traffic ahead.
Right,
You know,
Yeah.
if they put something there because of that coming up from there.
okay. Any other thoughts? All in favor of approving the request to close that portion of Main Street as described on June 6th between the hours of 4:30 and 8 PM, say aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Aye. All right. Appointments. So we do have a quandary, and I've never experienced this before sitting on the board. We put out that we had, two openings on NDDH's board, and we received three applications. So I'm not sure how the board would like to handle it. One person wants the full-time seat and two people had said that they would take the alternate seat. Is it more of a full-time, is it a first come, first served basis? One was received on May 7th, one on May 13th, and one on May 14th. They're all qualified. Just not sure what the board would want to. I've never experienced this before.
no, they're all qualified individuals.
Well, I'll start with the full-time. I'll make a motion that we appoint Daniel Robbins to the NDDH board as the full-time member, the permanent member, not the alternate seat.
So we have one full-time, I'll second that, just for
Okay.
discussion.
Yes.
Mhm.
We have one full-time,
And two
Two
people that requested the
alternates.
alternate.
two that requested to be alternate.
Right.
Is it on here? That they requested to be alternate? That's what I'm
The
confused.
second one is,
The second one,
yeah, the one that came in on May 14th. May 7th indicated verbally.
May 14th requested to be an alternate.
Yeah, the date on the application says May 13th, but we received it on May 14th.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom, okay.
And then, on May 7th, the one for May 7th, had stated verbally that she
Alternate would
do
be
the
fine.
alternate.
Okay, so this makes sense. So the one on May 13th is the one that we just made a motion for
The one. yes,
Danielle
for the-
Robbins to be
The permanent
the
sitting
permanent
member.
sitting member. Okay,
Any other discussion on that candidate? She's in, I thought she was perfect. She's in healthcare and, yeah, moved back to the town recently, grew up in Thompson. I think it's great, somebody, that wants to get involved.
Especially with that background.
Right.
yeah.
Any other discussion on that candidate?
Not for me.
I'm good.
All right, all in favor of appointing Danielle Robbins to the NDDH Board of Directors as the permanent sitting member, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Right. Now, what do we do about the alternate?
So there is one alternate seat or two?
Only one.
One.
Only one. I would make a motion that we appoint Mary Eames to the alternate position
I'm gonna second that.
for discussion.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm looking at what you put down for background. Mary is retired, but she served in the emergency services
That's true.
and she still does with East Thompson. She's no longer a EMSI instructor that she had done forever.
Mhm.
She has been on the fire department
Yes.
probably longer than any other member.
Yeah.
And
And she has that emergency services background,
Mhm.
healthcare, all of that.
Okay.
And she was an instructor,
Okay.
which was very intense to do that. Because I think,
and that is the only reason that I went with Mary, is that background.
and I'm looking
Because
at
we have two
background.
really good candidates
Mhm.
and,
Yeah. You know,
and Mary is retired. I know she dedicates a lot of time to the fire department and attends a lot of town meetings and different, does her.
and she's very passionate about it.
Yes.
And my time being an EMT, we've had 3 EMSIs in town that I can remember.
Okay.
Mary, Larry LaBeouf, and Merrill Snide.
Okay.
And I'm going in the
EMT
last
instructors?
EMT instructors.
We have a lot of them now.
No, but I'm going back then.
Yeah. Oh, back then you're saying
Oh,
we only
yeah,
had, yeah.
we only
Yeah.
had the
Cause we
3.
have,
Oh, it's gone
Yeah.
different, but I'm talking
yeah,
Back in the day.
back in the day in the 70s on up into the 90s.
Mary's done her time.
Yeah.
And
Like I said, they're all great applicants.
All right.
I know it's
Okay.
hard.
Okay.
Can we have 2 alternates?
Only one.
Okay.
Wow. All right, any other discussion? So all in favor of appointing Mary Eames as the alternate for the NDDH board, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you, because I would have had a very hard time making that
That was-
decision without you. Both. All right. As everybody knows, and, well, not everybody, we did lose, a member of the community, a longstanding member of the community, Tilly Biot, recently. Tilly sat, it must have been while you were away.
It had to be, because
Oh,
Yes, yeah. Tilly sat for a long time on the Housing Authority Commission.
Oh, years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And years.
And, they do have a resident who has applied to replace the seat. I think they still had one more seat that was available, anyways. But, yeah, so that's on the agenda for tonight. We received it from, Mike Darcy, who chairs the Housing Authority. So. Yeah, I make a motion that we appoint Michael Piniarski, if I said his name wrong, I apologize. To serve on the Housing Authority Commission with term to end October 31st, 2026.
second.
Okay, any discussion?
Was Deb Flanagan consulted with the?
I would have-
Because of the housing authority and that's not it's a fiduciary board for the
Mhm.
most part, or they do projects and things. Having somebody sit on it that is from the community the blend has to be there for that to happen. And I just wanted to make sure she was consulted. I'm assuming she was.
I'm assuming, but I don't know for certain, because they won't meet again before our next selectmen's meeting, we could bring it back up. I could, if you think that you want to confirm.
I'm assuming since Mike is making the recommendation as the chair, that he's
Mike did his due diligence.
Right.
did the background that needs to happen.
Any other thoughts or? Shall we vote?
Sure.
All in favor of appointing Michael Piniarski to the Housing Authority Commission, term to expire October 31st, 2026, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. And that leads us to one of the last big pieces, and that would be signing of the rate bill. So I'll just read it off. I make a motion that we, what do you say, approve the rate bill at a meeting of the Board of Finance of Thompson, Connecticut, legally warned and held on the 20th day of May, 2024. It was voted to lay a tax of 28.11 mils on the dollar on the grand list of October 1st, 2023. The annexed rate bill is made in accordance with such vote. At such meeting, it was also voted that said tax shall be due and payable as follows. First payment due July 1, 2024, and the second payment due January 1st, 2025. Dated Thompson, Connecticut, this 21st day of May, 2024.
Second.
Any discussion on the rate bill?
Nope.
Okay, all in favor of moving forward? And signing this rate bill, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have 2 copies. Any other business to bring before the board tonight?
I don't have anything.
Me neither. Suzanne?
Could we not discuss tonight, but talk about the I had asked about the polls and the districts and possibly, can we just keep
We
that in
also
mind?
talked about the camera, which it's being mandated.
It is now
by
mandated,
2025.
yeah.
But I've been in contact as far as that, but you want to talk about the consolidation potentially?
Possible consolidation
I
due
put
to
it
the
on
high
the
cost
next-
of, yeah.
I'll put it on the next meeting. I was completely only thinking budget the last few weeks.
I know I brought it up under selectmen comments last
Yeah.
time and so, and no, I understand. I just don't want us to forget
Yep.
that we had a brief conversation, but,
Yeah, and I want to make sure the registrars are available to come.
and I think that was part of what we talked about. We were waiting kind of for you to come back from
That's true too.
holiday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, I will make note of that.
Thank you.
Any other business? Okay, I'll open the floor to citizen comments. Any citizen comments? I'm gonna start Zoom first. Any Zoom? Yes, Valerie Clark.
Valerie Clark, Elm Road. I just want to say, I think what I heard Ken saying is that he was suggesting maybe contacting Triple Raven and perhaps any other businesses affected by the temporary road closure ahead of time so that they can plan their businesses and maybe if they know certain customers are coming in, or they can let folks know to expect a detour the night of the Touch a Truck event. And then I was trying to picture the map in my mind and figure out with the closure on Route 12, and then you're detouring some folks that aren't trucks down Buckley Hill maybe. Do you end up closing off options, or is the timing different on those two road closures?
The timing is different on
Well,
those
the
two,
the route is to be Route 12 up 200 that way.
right,
We want to avoid Buckley Hill
right.
because of the bridge situation.
And the dates for the road closure was June 17th. starting June 17th. So, and the touch a truck event is June 6th.
Right,
Yeah, that's just for.
right, so
future.
that won't conflict,
Right.
thank goodness.
It'd be
Any
great
other
if we
citizen?
could let,
Okay.
if we could let businesses that are affected by the touch a truck, no, that would be.
Yeah,
super.
absolutely.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. Any other citizen comments in the Zoom audience? Citizen comments in the room. All right.
Citizen.
All right. We will move on to tax refunds. I make a motion that we refund Herbert W. Rathburn, $8.40. And Marlis K. Elliott, $82.97 for a total of $91.37 in tax refunds.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
Mm-mm.
All in favor of approving these tax refunds as presented, say aye.
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 Motion to adjourn.
Ken has the
Second.
motion to adjourn. Suzanne has the second. All in favor of adjournment.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, and we are adjourned 7:31 PM. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Wow, that was kind of a